So important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And Wagner gets it to go.
What a great score. Franz Wagner gets it off quickly. So little time to react.
Outside Holiday. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Wagner. Carter, a screen on Brown. Wagner for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Kristaps Porzingis, a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Suggs with a screen on White. And Carroll left side. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Tatum. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. White, the pass to Tatum. Over Ben Carroll. Tatum can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Suggs. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Displaying some solid body strength and balance. Jalen Suggs to the cup.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. There's the triple. Drains the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Suggs. Ben Carroll outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Ben Carroll. This is how competitive this man is.
Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. Over Wagner. Brown, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Ben Carroll. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Ben Carroll outside. That one's good. This game is all even. Ben Carroll's got 5 now.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Ben Carroll bangs his way in.
Outside White. It's Brown on the wing. With the teardrop. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
Here's Pritchard, outside, Brown. Horford, a screen on Anthony. Down low. And Horford powers it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Anthony slams it in.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Boy, from the opening tip, they look focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
Jonathan Isaac is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Goga Bataze. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Black in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. They get the rebound. Pass to Banchero. Second chance shot. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. The shot won't fall. Orlando leading. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
Here's Horford. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Now, how about the strength of Horford? It allows him to finish the play, and he'll get one more.
Some changes for Boston. Porzingis comes in for Craig, and Holiday subbed in for Hauser. Black. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Magic leading by 3. Knocked loose and stolen by Holiday. Here's Tatum. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
Now here's Banchero. 9 points in the game. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. A minute 42 left in the second period. Suggs against Holiday. Tatum a screen on Suggs. Fires it. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Holiday's got 5 now. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Boston with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Wagner. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Holiday against Suggs. The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. No points so far. Fades away. Batase can't hit. Boston trailing. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And it's Wagner missing. The Celtics have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Drive by Brown. Horford in the high post. Porzingis finds Horford. And here's Brown for 3. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Boston out in front, up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan at court shot drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
On the court right now for the Celtics. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position, filling out the middle. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shot jumps, sir.
Outside Tatum. Over Banchero. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Tatum's got 9 points.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
The kick out to Banchero. Boston with a rebound. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
For Orlando, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero. Paolo with the attack.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Pass to Porzingis. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. The kick out to White. Let's go with a 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Back to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Carter, a screen on Tatum. The three from Banchero. Drops in the three. Banchero's got 10 points in the quarter. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 11. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Out to the wing. Banchero against Tatum. Banchero drives. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got his fourth rebound in this one. Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. Pass to Pritchard. Three-pointer. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Boston's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. They've got Goga Bitadze. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Now here's Anthony. Banchero outside. Bitadze down low. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Tatum inside, working on Anthony. To the left side wing. From outside the arc. Hauser can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Banchero. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Allie, thank you. Outside Carter. Wagner outside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, that's about toughness and the willingness to absorb contact. Franz Wagner relishing an opportunity to show off a bit.
Pass to Holiday. Tatum, a screen on Suggs. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Inside, Tatum with a steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Beyond the arc. Tatum! Money from deep.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Carter, a screen on Tatum. Here's Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Outside White. And he lobs it up. Perfect execution from Porzingis.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Suggs outside. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
With some arc. And it's Tatum missing. Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint. Money! And that one brings them within 1.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Banchero right side. Oh, no good! And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for
trenches, each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school, should be a physical contest.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Mobley looking it over. Brunson against Garland. The Knicks pull it in. Hart kicks to Brunson. Back to Hart. Outside, Towns. Bridges for three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And here's Cleveland. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of the game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Garland. And that one's good. Brunson.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start to a...
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Oh, wow. Welcome to dance class hosted by Donovan Mitchell.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
Front of mind tonight, Jarrett Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jarrett is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. Jarrett Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David. Mobley outside. Mitchell against Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the high post. And he hits the jump shot.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. A switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. Hart against Hunter. Garland surveying the D. Trains the three-pointer.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Here's Brunson. Softly drops in the floater. Brunson's got 9.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Mobley outside. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Right side, Garland. Back to Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
Bridges outside. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Achua. From past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Now Hunter. Now here's Garland. For 3, Mitchell bangs home the trifecta. 7 points in the game. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got DeAndre Hunter. He's out there with Evan Mobley. Isaac Okoro out there with Green. And it's Jerome in at the 1. Steps back. Payne passes to Bridges. Bridges a screen on Hunter. Achua. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Achua's got 6.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Pass to Hunter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Out to the right wing. Towns against Mobley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
Robinson's checked in for Achua. And so he makes both from the line.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
It's Strus on the wing. Pass to Hunter from outside the arc. It's the 3-point bomb. Hunter's got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Robinson kicks to Anunoby. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 1:43 left in the second quarter. Garland left side. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Anunoby outside. Towns wide open. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Cleveland moving it around. Strus kicks to Hunter. Pass to Jerome. Over Bridges. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Jerome.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Robinson finds Towns. Back to Anunoby. Inside. Here's McBride, and he lays it straight in. McBride's got his first basket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one good for 2.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
New York has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. McBride with the ball. Outside Robinson to the paint. Here's Towns, off target with the jump hook. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the side. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Your attention to second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Up top, Hart, covered by Mobley. Towns down low. He's against Allen. And that one's good. Towns.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Mobley kicks to Strus. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. Here's Mobley. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Your next breaker next group.
On the wing, Bridges. And here is Hart. Still without a basket. Brunson right side. Shot clock at 6. With the teardrop. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Garland against Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Mobley outside. Outside Garland. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Back to Brunson. Takes a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell outside. 54 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Strus missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Brunson outside. It's good again and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Here's Strus. Still scoreless. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Garland. Makes it off the glass. Garland's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland, and his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Brunson outside. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Max Strus. Tristan Thompson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2. Garland finds Thompson. Fires the 3. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Garland.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Towns sets the pick for Payne. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Garland with it, working on Payne. Back to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anunoby passes to McBride. Puts up a 3. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Hunter dishes to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. The screen from Thompson. And that's good. Darius Garland for 3. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. They now take the lead. Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Bridges, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And that's a bounce-back 3, and they're back in the lead.
Allen trying to break free, and that one's good. Mitchell.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Here's Brunson, and it's in there. Brunson's got 20. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Bridges passes to Brunson. .55 seconds left in the fourth. 11 feet away. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now Strus. Here's Mobley. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Well, You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
He throw good, Mobley.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Brunson scanning the floor.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Mitchell against Bridges.
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Mitchell outside.
We're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with
To get into the half-court stand, they like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore. but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position.
Yeah, a reliable way to create for others. Suggs disrupts the coverage with the play and makes the pass.
Finished off the break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The three from Risache. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Risache will be nailing threes for many years to come.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Johnson a screen on Suggs. There's Young with the three, and the Hawks with another three.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Banchero outside. Wagner outside. And that one is hammered home.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Johnson. Pass to Risache. Picked up by Kongwu. Pulls it. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Carter. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Shoots over Young, and it's Orlando with another.
Shooting off the catch or creating off the bounce, Banchero does both equally well.
Batase's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Levert's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. The Magic head coach and I got a chance to talk. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Carter. Off the mark there with a 3. Levert outside. Outside Johnson. Here's Young with the drive. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Suggs outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young for 3. Fires in the triple. Young's got 8.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Batase. Now Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Magic leading by a point. And we've got more action. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
Goga Bitadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Banchero, then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And here's LeVert. No made baskets yet. Niang outside. Pass to Rizachet. Shot clock at 3. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Black passes to Banchero. Picked by Isaac. Pass to Black. Anthony outside. Launches it. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And just sinks it over the tall defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
So for the Magic, Carter comes in for Bitadze, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Isaac. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Mann. Here's Banchero, and it falls all over the rim and in. Banchero's got his second basket.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Now LeVert hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
It's another big night for Trae Young, a relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Banchero surveys. Back to Suggs. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Orlando making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Anthony. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Daniels comes in for LeVert. From deep, Johnson. Orlando with the rebound. To the inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Johnson.
And good effort from Isaac inside the paint. Just refusing to back off and getting fouled.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game. Good on the second one. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Young against Suggs. Young misses. Orlando leading by 6. Pass to Wagner. Over Johnson. Orlando again missing. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Young. The 3 is up. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Wagner outside. Puts the move on. No good. Got it up. The shot that time not on target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Magic up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan Half Court Shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department. And then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Oh, aggressive dunk by Banchero.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Here's Risache. Back to Young. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Carter, a screen on Johnson. The 3 from Banchero. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Black's checked in for Orlando.
Coming on the floor from your Magic, number 0.
Pass to Daniels. Young with it. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And here's Okongwu. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Risache. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Wagner. Sweet little floater. And now it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's Young. Young won't be held back.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Now here's Suggs. Tightly guarded, and he banks in the layup. Suggs has got 9.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Risache. 6 points for him. Okongwu finds Young. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Banchero no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6. Pass to Johnson. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Young from long range. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this and fast.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Outside Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And both free throws good for Young.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Orlando ahead, up by 3. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Goga Batadze. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
Screen by Capella from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Batadze.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Both teams will make substitutions. Hawks trail by 5. LeVert passes to man. Niang outside. Pass to LeVert. Back to Niang. Here's Krejci. Basket's good.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Up top, Banchero. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Second shot opportunity. Okongwu, no good. Orlando leading by 5. Wagner, left side. Suggs outside. Fires from deep. On target from range.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Suggs against Young. Outside Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
Now here's Suggs. Banchero outside. Fires the 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
He's feeling it. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. Now just a 3-point Magic lead.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Shoots from 12. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Johnson.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact. Now you need a forward who can get those freebies. Banchero looking to be that guy for this team. Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Up top, Young. He's covered by Suggs. Young with a screen on Banchero. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got his 4th rebound in this one. Carter finds Banchero. Back to Carter. Pass to Wagner. Banchero the screen. Lets the three fly. Orlando again missing. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. From 9 feet, and it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Banchero against Johnson. Suggs outside. Banchero with a screen on Young. Back to Banchero. And he buries it.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player. And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
We'll talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
So the Magic win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most.
matchup.
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And here's Holiday after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Hard against Tatum. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And here's White after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. For three, Tatum's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Runs in the pass to Anunoby, and the shot goes in. Anunoby's got 8.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside, White. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Tatum. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Brunson the pass to Hart. Towns against White. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And here's Tatum for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now the Knicks with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Bridges. The 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. 1:12 left to play here in the first. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to McBride. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing by New York here. It's Brunson, top of the key. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Fires from deep. Cornette can't get it to go. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Leading by 5. Puts it up from 7. And again, it's New York.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
Now here's Brown. No scoring in this one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. It's good.
You give Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
Here's Pritchard. Hauser the pass to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
The basket's coming early and often. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
On the court for the Celtics, they've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Horford, and it's Tatum in at the 2-guard position. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Pritchard. Got a piece of it. Payne looking around. Pass to McBride. Bridges outside. Robinson down low. 5 on the clock. Payne's shot is good.
No hesitation from Payne that time. Playing assertive here.
Celtics trail by 11. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. And then for Boston, Porzingis is coming in for Al Horford. And it's Holiday in for Torrey Craig. Now here is Holiday. Hasn't made one yet. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Gets a very good look and converts.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
Bridges outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Towns the screen. Achua inside. Tatum on him. Achua no good. Pritchard passes to Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It feels like every season Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there and drawing fouls.
Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And here's Brunson. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he can't get the first one. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson over Holiday. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Porzingis. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball in turn. He almost treats it like a post-up.
Anunoby outside. Towns wide open. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Towns has got 6 points.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
There's Brown with the 3. Good on the triple.
That's a smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Jalen cook.
Robinson a screen on Holiday. And here's Brunson outside. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy who's been getting it done is OG Anunoby.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Celtics trail by 6. Brown outside. Back to Holiday. White setting the pick for Holiday. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Towns the screen. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Outside Holiday. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
New York leading by 6. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Bridges. Yep, that one goes. Bridges has got 7.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7-3. He can hurt you in there.
Pass to Achua. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 4. And here's Holiday. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now here's Bridges. 7 points in the game. For the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Brown. He has 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Horford. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6, and they double up Brown. Tatum, that's for 2, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Tatum's got 14.
Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
Here's Payne. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait.
And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks out front. They're up by 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Knicks now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Shot from 16. Payne's shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 6.
He had too much room given to Campaign. He recognized it.
Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's Pritchard. No good from outside. The Knicks leading by 6. McBride finds Payne. Left side, Towns. Over Horford. Bank shot, no good. Boston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. For the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Hart against Tatum. Over Hart. It's a big height bounce and goes in. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. The tray. And Boston with the rebound. White down low. Defended by Bridges. Outside Tatum. This one for 3. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Brunson. The focus from Brunson.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Tatum against Hart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Here's Brunson. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Holiday. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. To take the lead. The shot missing. Outside, Towns. Back to Hart. New York moving it around. Here's Brunson. It's good.
You remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Holiday against Brunson. Brunson with another miss. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
And the starting lineup for Miami. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Burks. After the basket by Orlando. Wiggins outside. Clock at 6. The 3-ball. And there's Hero on the assist by Wiggins.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Outside Carter. Pass to Banchero. Now Suggs. Shoots over Hero. The open J off the mark.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Outside Burks. Adebayo with it. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the bucket by the Magic. Burks. The rebound by Carter.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Banchero. Lays it up and banks it in. Banchero's got 6 points.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Outside Burks. There's the three. Gets the three to fall.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Suggs surveys the D. This one for three. Rebound Miami. Outside Burks. Pass to Hero. Now Wiggins. Here's Ware. Adebayo from long range. The rebound by Carter. Orlando trailing here. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, defended by Burks. And here's Carter. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Burks. Now here's Adebayo. Here's the three. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. And here's Wagner. Pounded by Adebayo. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero. Outside Carter. Oh, from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Carter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You know, when Carter Jr. is hitting this, it opens up everything else. Love seeing him get going from there.
Hero outside. Pass to Burks. Adebayo sets a screen. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Orlando ahead, up 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Paolo Banchero. Goga Bitadze is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Black in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Yeah, look at Banchero opting for the soft finish. Great to see him be so versatile with his offense.
There's a screen by Love. Hero for 3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Orlando leading by 3. The 3 from Banchero. Love grabs the miss. And Miami has possession. Here's Anderson. Can't get it to drop. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Jovic, he's checked in for Love.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Banchero. Miami making their last shot. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Hero. Soft touch off the glass. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Anthony outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Orlando making some changes. Carter comes in for Batase. And Suggs is subbed in for Isaac. Miami trailing. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Hero, the pass to Burks. There's a screen. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Robinson. Now here's Suggs. No points so far. Adebayo against Banchero. Banchero delivers inside.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Back to Hero. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Hero's got 11.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Wagner. Down low. Carter. The rebound by Ware.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Banchero.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Batase's checked in for Orlando. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. Wagner outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. That one drops for him.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Robinson. They set the pick. Outside Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. Drills it from deep. Burks has got 8 points in the quarter. There's 18 seconds left in the half. And here's Wagner. He's scoreless. Picked by Carter. The 3. And Wagner hits from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front, leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fair half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Pass to Adebayo. Wagner against Wiggins. And here's Hero from deep. Great D that time from Suggs.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell-Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
For three, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by the Heat. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Burks finds Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Burks with it. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. And Burks with the basket on the assist by Adebayo. And now a 5-point Heat lead.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Wagner with a screen on Hero. Here's Banchero, counted by Adebayo. Up top, Banchero. 15 points in the game, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Now here's Hero. Three-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Banchero, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now that's impressive. Banchero showing you he can do damage from the mid-range too.
Back to Hero. Back to Burks. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Burks has got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Wiggins outside, takes a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
No hesitation from Wiggins, shooting with confidence and conviction.
Magic trail by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Orlando making some changes. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Cole Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Outside Burks. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third. Miami out in front. They're up by 6. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bataze. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Black in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Here's Hero. And there's another one for the Heat.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Black passes to Isaac. Isaac with a screen on Robinson. The 3 from Banchero. Connects from downtown. Banchero's got 26.
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Hero with the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. To the middle. 10 feet away. And that one's long.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Hero finds Adebayo, launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 7. And he's gone for the lob! And it's slammed in by Carter.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Suggs. Hero for 3. Rebound by the Magic. From the arc. And Suggs the bucket on the assist from Banchero. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. The coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. A minute 53 left in the fourth. Here's Banchero, and another basket for Orlando.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero going to take on any big shot. I love seeing that from him.
With the 10-footer, and again it's Miami converting.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
And Carroll gets Adebayo. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Puts it up from 12. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
Pass to Banchero. To tie it up. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Wiggins. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Oh! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn. And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wagner. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
And he's unable to get the second one. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
To the left wing. Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero the screen. To tie it up. No good! And now they foul and stop the clock.
getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Lets it go. Yes.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the three. And that one is off. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Towns, no luck. Here's Reza Shea. He's guarded by Anunoby. Okongwu against Towns. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Okongwu.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Okongwu with the screen on Brunson. Pass to Okongwu. Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Johnson outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Bridges outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch and shoot situations. Nicely done.
Pass to Daniel. Back to Young. 1:53 left in the first quarter. To stop the run. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. Karis LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Launches a three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
Young against Brunson. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Daniel. Mann subbed in for Young. Capella with a screen on Brunson. A nice shot by LeVert.
That's just a feel that you have in the pick and roll game. Really good understanding of how to break the defense down by Karis.
Pass to McBride. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
To the middle, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Brunson, and again, it's New York.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance. Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Robinson. And it's Achua in at the 4 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Here's Payne driving the lane, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
LeVert with it. 7 points in the game. Now, Mann. Back to LeVert. Over Payne. It's hauled in by Achua. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Bridges. Shoots over Mann. Bridges misses. And Atlanta has possession. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Here's Bridges. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Pass to Capella. Here's LeVert. Screen by Niang. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from LeVert. LeVert's got 12 in the game. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A different look for New York. Towns is checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Here's Anunoby. And the Knicks miss again.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Niang passes to LeVert. That's tipped. Back to Niang, and it's Young at the elbow. The Knicks pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bridges kicks to Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. LeVert defending. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Basket good. He's got 7.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Timeout. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. New York City zone. A boogie with a hoodie. Very happy with what he's seeing from his Knicks.
And well, you're not going to find many fans that are more faithful than native New Yorkers are to their Knicks.
Johnson the screen. Daniels with it. He's against Bridges. And here's Young from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The Hawks trailing. Here's Rizachet. He has yet to score. Here's Young. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson with a screen on Anunoby. And that one's good. Daniels. 7 seconds left in the first half. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Atlanta as they wrap up the second quarter on a fort. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, guys, Caris LeVert getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for Atlanta, the front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Brunson. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Young's shot is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Here's Towns. Yep, it counts. Towns has got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Daniels. Now Rizachet. The Hawks again can't hit. The ultimate glue player. Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Young outside. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. Shots good from Young.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Bridges, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Out to the wing. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Here's Anunoby. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Okongwu kicks to Young. 1:09 left in the third. Good.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Pass to Hart. Anunoby outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Young with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's Brunson outside. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Young. Here's the lob to the hoop. 4-on-3 break. Anunoby passes to Hart. Brunson with it. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Payne. OG Anunoby is out there with Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Buffkin. Pass to Mann. Here's the screen. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mann's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Towns a screen on LeVert. Here's McBride. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot, and then they will knock it down.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Bridges outside. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. Oh, good on the triple. Knicks trail by 3. Now, here's Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson, left side. Nice. Brunson working inside.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Rizachet with it. Johnson outside. And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young. Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. To take the lead. Brunson, oh, not bothered by the contact.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big time shot.
Here's Young. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Brunson. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Pass to Daniel. 1:05 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Okongwu. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Johnson with it. Break here. Here come the Hawks. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without foul.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
It falls. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Boy, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the 3-pointer.
Well, they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. From past the arc. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For
have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Now here's Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Holiday. Tipped away. 6 to shoot. White with the steal.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Yep, count it.
Putting his court vision on full display. Holiday plays the role of floor general pretty effectively.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Now here's White. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Porzingis. Over Vucevic. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by White.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Ball outside. Now Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. From deep, Giddey. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Chicago with a rebound. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Buzelis. And the layup is good off the glass. Buzelis has got 5 now.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis. Not shying away from some physicality inside.
White for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Buzelis. He's got 5. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Give him 8.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Tatum can't hit. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to White. Now here's Vucevic. Shoots over Tatum. Vucevic's shot is off.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Now Porzingis, pounded by Ball. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's White. They set a pick. There's the triple. And again, no good by Chicago. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Brown, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Buzelis. Ball left side. The 3. The shot misses. It's all tied in Chicago. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up.
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
Chicago trailing here. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Horford, a screen on Jones. The floater. And he lays it in. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Right side, Giddey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Giddey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic, he's coming in for Smith. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. Tatum passes to Holiday. Over Jones. Boston, no good that time either. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Pass to Jones. And a nice finish on the layup.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. There's Ball with a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Ball's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Tatum passes to Holiday. Porzingis high post. And 101 left.
Doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Giddey. Outside, Williams. Jones from outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Here's Holiday. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Holiday's got his first 2 points.
Always reading the angles. Holiday's able to find his shot.
Right wing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ball passes to Williams. Pass to Giddey. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And down it goes. 2 points. And it's now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Bulls up 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've got Kobe White, Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
The 3 from Ball. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics with the lead. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick.
KP flying high.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's White. Lots of room. And he nails the jumper.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Outside Tatum. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Look at Tatum using his length.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Giddey against Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Ball against Holiday. 3-pointer. Brown, no good. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. White on the wing, defended by Porzingis. Outside Giddey. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. 2 points. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
White finds Holiday. Tatum a screen on Giddey. Inside. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The kick out to Ball. Vucevic in the post. Defended by Porzingis. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, Vuce will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Brown looking around. Pass to Porzingis. Over Vucevic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's White. And a strong finish with two hands. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Tatum. He's got 12. Horford, a screen on Williams. Tatum from long range. Tatum drills the three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Celtics 5 right now. They've got Torrey Craig, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Hauser in at the 3. Good work there as it goes.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Here's Giddey. And he converts the layup. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
There's Tatum with the 3. Williams grabs the board. Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Dosunmu. Smith outside. Jones with the ball. It's tipped. Here's Hauser. Craig, good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And the Celtics making a change here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Brown. And here's White. Holiday up top. Tatum from long range. Ball with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Vucevic. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, look at Tatum. What a finish.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. Vucevic's shot is off.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Ball with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. White, the pass to ball. Over Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots. Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Giddey with it. Now guarded by Brown.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's White. Holiday finds Tatum. Shakes him. Count it!
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. Giddy. Porzingis grabs the board. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Boston. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And the second of 2 is good. And that'll put him up 2. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Tatum inside. It's good!
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.